In local news, a 17-year-old boy was shot at a Super 7 Inn motel in Dallas, near Interstate 30 and Jim Miller Road. Police say that the crime scene circumstances of the shooting were very unclear. All that we know is that a large group of teens were seen running at the scene at 11:35 p.m. The shooting occurred near where JFK assassination took place in 1963. And just like the assassination, the shooter was unknown and there is little to no evidence of what actually happened.
Into the New York Times in an apparent attempt to gather intelligence about China's Prime Minister family. This is not the first time the paper has been hacked. In 1998, a group, in honor of Titanic's 100th anniversary, a Brooklyn restaurant is offering a recreation of a 10-course meal served to first-class passengers in the ill-fated ship. The Titanic hit an iceberg and sank in the North Atlantic on April 15, 1912, killing more than 1,500.
Jim Thome broke the record for most walk-off home runs last year, and we're expecting another great season this year. The record was set in the year 1900, and he broke it with 13. In 1996, he won the Silver Slugger Award, and in 2006, the Comeback Player of the Year Award. Not to mention, he's also won the Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig Awards. Speaking of awards, no one was entered into the Hall of Fame for 2012. That includes Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, Sammy Sosa, and Craig Biggio. All great players, but steroids can give up your chance. Hank Aaron, also known as Hammer and Hank, hit 755 home runs in his career without steroids. It's crazy to see how many players have to resort to steroids just to beat that record.
And now for the celebrity section. We'll start with Danny Stayman. At 70 years, he passed away on December 18, 2012. He was best known for his directorial work in Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. Another famous celebrity that caused a lot of scandal was Whitney Houston, a famous singer who rose to random in the 1980s, with hits like How Will I Know and I Wanna Dance with Somebody. By the early 90s, she was a huge star and passed away on November 2nd, 2012. And how can we forget about Elvis Presley? He was a musician, singer, and actor, more commonly known as the King of Rock and Roll, or simply as the King, and passed away on August 16, 1977. Well, I hope you guys liked it. Bye.
And now, America's historical information. Did you know the great challenges the United States faced in the early 20th century, including global economic competition? National and local leaders realized that a more skilled workforce was the key to the country's continued economic strength, a need that called for a dramatic increase in college attendance. Yet 3/4 of high school graduates were choosing not to further their education, in part because they were reluctant to leave home for a distant college. So any seniors that are watching this, please go to college, university, or do something with your life that will help the global economic. Please don't make it worse, alright? And now, changing topics. Between 1776 and 1789, the United States emerged as an independent country, creating and ratifying its new constitution, establishing its national government. In order to assert their traditional rights, American patriots seized control of the colonies and launched a war for independence on July 4th, 1776. Raised armies under the command of General George Washington. So, if you didn't know why you watch fireworks on every 4th of July, now you know, which is something you should have learned when you were in elementary. But anyways, so that's it for America's historical information, and I hope you guys learned something.
Oh God, how long is this?
Okay, I'm done.
No. No. Restart.
3, 2, 1.
Is commonly known as the King of Rock and Roll.